everyone. Welcome to our second episode of Nice World on the Street podcast at PS44. My name is Matthew and I'm in 5th grade.
My name is Olivia and I'm also in 5th grade.
My name is King and I'm also in 5th grade too.
We outside.
We have a special guest today. Everyone give it up for our assistant principal, Mr. Palumbo.
All right. Well, guys, it's great to be here with you. And I know you guys have a lot of questions and we speak every day. So, King, go ahead.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Olivia? You ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Where are you going for Thanksgiving?
To my grandpa's house.
Oh, where's he live?
Down there like in Grandview.
Okay. Can I come?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know if you come to my house, you would have to bring something. So what should I bring to your house?
Turkey.
Okay. I'll bring a turkey. Dead or alive? I think you probably already have a dead turkey, so I'll bring a live one and we'll get to know him. How about you, Matthew?
Well, I will celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. We will all have turkey. And my mom, she will invite some friends over to have some turkey with us.
Nice. How about you, King? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I don't really know myself, but I may play with my cousins a lot.
That's the best part, being a kid and having family over. Let me ask you a question. So you're getting older. Do you sit at the kids' table or do you sit with the adults? How do they do it at your house, Olivia?
Adults. You said
Adults?
adults.
How about you?
Adults.
Really? Matthew?
Kids.
Yeah, me too. I sit at the kids' table. Next year, my mother said if I don't spill all of my food, I could probably eat with the adults. But I think I'd still choose to be with the kids. But in reality, in my house, there's a true story. All the kids are in their 20s, and between 20 and 30. And it's more fun. You know, when they were little, it was nice to go over there and see what they were talking about, and then I go back with the adults. But now that they're young adults, it's actually a little bit more fun to sit at their table.
Well, what is everybody grateful for?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm grateful for my family, friends, and the pets because they make me happy.
Thankful for my family, school, and my friends.
Well, me, I'm thanking for everyone around and everyone in the school. And I thank you for my family members and everybody that's dead or whatever.
That's pretty cool to honor your ancestors, people who are not with us anymore. That's a good thing to be thankful for. Those are good answers. I know, guys, believe it or not, I'm real thankful for you guys because you guys grow so quickly. And I've been here for so long that, you know, I never want to forget how long you guys have you guys have a short period of time to be a kid, so it's always a lot of fun to see you guys be grateful for things. I appreciate that, but I'm grateful for you guys.
I have a question. How long have you worked here for?
So I think this is year 36 or 37, so I'm coming in on 4 decades, guys. Coming in on to that 40 years. Isn't that something? That's amazing. Just saying it out of my mouth makes it sound funny, but that's a long, long time. King right now is freaking. He's like, what? He just figured out a decade is 10, and 4 of those is 40 years. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. See, if I said that to you in kindergarten, you'd say, okay, that's nice.
What is everyone's favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving Day? What's a family tradition you have?
Well, something I like to eat is chicken, baked mac and cheese, and string beans.
Ooh, that's good. I'm glad you like your greens.
I like turkey and the yams.
Well, I like the turkey and my mom's baked mac and cheese because it tastes good.
Yeah, I like that too. I like the stuff before Thanksgiving. We have like, I don't know, all little treats that you only have at Christmas and Thanksgiving, like special stuff. I can't really, let me see if I can draw a picture for you. So it would be shrimp, some cheeses, some...
Alive turkeys.
Yes, the live turkeys that run around the house with the dogs. And then after Thanksgiving dinner, that's where I get dessert. So let's talk dessert. What do we got for dessert in your house?
Well, my dessert is like, I don't know, like cake, I think.
What kind of cake?
I don't know. My mom makes cake that I don't even know what it is.
But it's cake.
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's not cement?
Mm-mm.
How about you, Olivia?
Corn muffins.
That's very serious fun.
I don't really know much.
No?
Probably a lot of turkeys.
I like the theme. So I know in my house, my favorite one, and if I don't get them, I'm really disappointed. People bring desserts. So there's a dessert called a Napoleon. Did you ever have a Napoleon? So a Napoleon is an Italian pastry that most of us can't eat in one thing. So we put it on its side, and then we slice it so all the cream doesn't come out. Then we eat one side, and then we come back about a minute later and eat the other side. And then, then we are officially full by that point. And then we look at it and go, I'll be back for the rest of you little guys.
Is it bread?
It's got like a really flaky crust. You ever have a croissant?
Yeah.
So it's like, you would like this, guys. It's a croissant with like really thin. Then they put cream in it. It's called a Napoleon cream. It's probably like cannoli cream, right?
I think my cousin probably had that.
Oh, I'll show you a picture later. It's really delicious, and I think I liked them when I was a kid, but I seem to like them more and more. But forget Thanksgiving. What's your favorite dessert? And just so you know, Takis are not available in this one, especially the blue Takis. I don't know what's going on with blue Takis.
Ever since you just been out on TikTok, that's what it was?
Yeah, well, it can't be Taki. It has to be a dessert. Could be salty if you like, but Thanksgiving,
French
Christmas,
fries.
whatever it is. French fries as a dessert? For real. That's interesting. I never heard that. Matthew?
That might taste good. I think with French fries, it might taste good with turkey and
Yeah.
cornbread.
I thought you were going to say a live turkey. Go ahead.
Wait, what's the question again?
Your favorite dessert, no matter what you're eating.
Oh, cake.
What kind?
Strawberry.
Okay. You have to say that. Could be like a sweat sock cake. We don't want that. Unless you do. So, guys, do you have any other questions? I know there was some interesting things. Could be Thanksgiving. King's got something. Go ahead.
So, Miss Palumbo, what does a day in the life of Miss Palumbo look like?
Well, I think the first thing when I'm here is that there's not too many people here. It's early in the morning. It's probably like 7:20, 7:30 I'm here. So I get to see some of the teachers come in, and at 7:45, the children start coming in, and I'm like, it's like I work on a cruise ship. I try to say good morning to everybody. I try to say, just make eye contact with every kid that comes in the building and say good morning. Let them know that they're important just by saying it, not saying, hello, you're important. Just eye contact. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. So I do that maybe 100 times in the morning. Then you guys go to class. And then usually the first thing I do is just walk classroom to classroom. And that's another way is, just doing a visual checkup on everybody. And then at 8:15, it's usually a meeting. So I'm on different types of teams. But all the meetings are based on what you guys do. So it could be the attendance team, could be the safety team, could be the wellness team. Every day is a little bit different. And just like, every time you hang out with your friends, it's a little different. If one person is different with that group, same thing with adults. Every single team is different. But the main idea is to get work done for you guys to make sure that we're doing a good job for you guys.
That must take a long time, and you must be very determined.
Determined is, I appreciate that word. I am. I say it's a sense of urgency. Like, I got to get this done as quickly as possible. So if it's about your reading, I don't want you to just be a better reader. I feel like I want you to be a better reader today and to have a plan for tomorrow and what we're going to be, where should we be in a week from now. That's why, you guys in the 5th grade, about that 100-hour rule.
Yeah.
Could you explain it to anybody who might not know what the 100-hour rule is and why it's so important to us in the 5th grade?
The 100-hour rule is that is when you want to get better at something.
Good. So how does it work? What's the 100?
You must
Go ahead.
you
Kim.
must do it every day, every week. It don't matter what takes you away. Do it every day, every week, every month, every year.
Right. How about you, Olivia?
I agree with King.
Right. So you could make it to be a better piano player. If you spend 100 hours, and that's 18 minutes a day, 365 days a year, 18 minutes a day, you're going to be in the top 5% of piano players in the world. That can happen. 18 minutes a day. You could break it up in different ways, but in school, we're working on, you want to tell the listeners what we're working on in 5th grade? To become better at what?
Was wanting to be better at reading.
Reading, and that's what we do here. So we're working on the reading. We don't do 18 minutes a day because I steal 10 minutes from you guys every day. And I don't always like stealing 10 minutes from you because you're kids, but I also feel like what you talked about being determined. I am determined that when you get to 6th grade, the teachers will know something about you, and maybe they'll know something good about the school, because when I was a kid, I used to meet other kids from PS 44, and I was always impressed at Port Richmond High School. The teachers would know if somebody had really good grammar or somebody was very polite. They would say, "Did you go to PS 44?" And most times they would say, "Yep." And I still want to keep that tradition. Only not just being polite and a good person, but I want you to be ahead of other students. So if there's a kid at, I don't know, PS 2, and there's a kid sitting in the same class from PS 44, I'd like that kid from PS 44 to be a better reader than the kid from PS 2. So to do that, we've given up. And I'm curious, I've never asked you guys, honestly, do you guys get mad at me when I steal you 10 minutes a day to do the
not
reading?
really.
No.
Not really.
Well, how do you feel? When I first talked about it, how did you feel about it? Were you mad at me?
No.
No?
I think that was kind of good that you did that so we could get our reading levels up.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And like when we go to 6th grade, I'm not saying like, oh, we'll be better than everyone, but like we might be a top reader and get more good grades.
I like the way you said that. Lib?
Yeah, I like reading.
Yeah.
For them.
I think when I was your age, and I told you this, I didn't really like to read. I tell you guys the truth. When I was in 5th grade, there was a story about it was a drag race. I don't know if you know what that is, but drag racing was a big thing. Like two cars in a straight line.
Yeah, I know.
Right, and I
Yeah.
wrote a whole story about it, but I didn't really read it because on the back of the cover it had like a little bit of summary of the story, and I just copied it off there, and I got credit for it because I didn't like really reading. So I
Me too.
understand that. So that's why I'm trying to push you guys, because I don't want you to go too much longer without that love. The key is finding. What is the key? If you find what, it'll be easier.
If you find the real like figurative language and more details about the story
Yeah.
and the summary.
But it has to also be something. Let me put it this way. Should you pick something that you don't like to read about?
No, not really, because if you don't like to read about it, you won't really like it. Won't
Yeah.
read it.
That's that could be the key, yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break. So if you
Coming up next, we have a fun activity that we hope you're ready for. Please allow us a moment to set up and enjoy the intermission. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
We're back. Mr. Palumbo had to report to his assistant principal duties, but the fun doesn't stop here.
Today we're going to do the drink challenge. Let's go, King.
Iced tea,
Yes.
chocolate milk,
Yeah.
apple juice,
Yes.
Sprite,
No.
Get your real?
Yeah.
What? It tastes like Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids?
Kid, think what it is, all right? Think. Say it again. You know it's sour, so just guess.
Lemon?
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great time.